This is Local Government Challenge number 3, and today we're in North London in Harrow, and the team are just about to come in through the door for what looks to be a very interesting challenge.
Here in Harrow, we have a huge and exciting regeneration agenda. We are a borough of small businesses, so we've decided to focus on the food sector and make Harrow a destination for food. We hope that the contestants are going to come up with some really exciting, innovative ideas of how we can support the healthy eating agenda, how we can support our entrepreneurs here in Harrow to make it easier for people to do business with the council.
I'm Alison, I'm the captain of Team Inspire. I've got an absolutely cracking team. I've worked with all of them before, so I know that we've got a real mix of skills and abilities, and we're absolutely going to nail this one.
Team Inspire seem quite determined to win. They're really taking on board the feedback they got from the last challenge and making sure that's reflected throughout the way they manage this process.
I'm Austin, I'm captain of Team Dynamic. I don't really know much about the subject, which is around regeneration, so I hope I'm going to learn quite a lot. Already as a few of the team are really brimming full of ideas.
Team Dynamic have started in a nice methodical way. They're trying to get a full understanding of what the challenge is about, what they're wanting as an endpoint.
Some of us went to speak to restaurant owners. We asked them what engagement they'd had with the councils already, what help they got with the support when they started up, how long they've been operating, what some of the barriers were.
I spoke to a lady who ran a community cafe. She originally was funded by the council to run some support services for people who are vulnerable. She's got ambitions for it, and she wants to be able to grow fruit in the back garden and sell hot food as well.
We all went back to the hotel, we went to Alison's room and we carried on working, got things ready for this morning, the questions that we want to ask at the focus groups.
This morning we kind of had a recap of everything we did yesterday, and now we're really just putting together the brief, making sure that our business case makes sense, and we're going to test that out with the focus group this morning.
The session was really to get an idea of how local businesses were receptive to the idea of us developing the food sector within Harrow. I was impressed with the way in which they probed, questioned, directed, elicited responses and listened.
We focused on improving the relationship between existing businesses and the council. We also said we would focus a lot on the existing good practice, so there's lots and lots of good work that's already taken place out there, but that Harrow needs to clearly promote it much wider than Harrow and much better within Harrow. We chose Grow Your Own, so the analogy really there is about growing your own people and also getting members of the public to grow their own produce, but also getting businesses to use that produce in the food industry.
We had 10 minutes and ended up probably using 15 minutes. The whole point was around eat your way around the world in Harrow. There's that many different cuisines, and we thought that's the selling point and we should centre everything around that. How do you engage business? How do you build up credibility and trust so they can come with you on that journey? How do you build a really exciting vision, credible offer that businesses are enthused by, that they want to get involved with? How do you get to a position where you can create a movement around the food sector, which is led by and owned by the businesses in the community of Harrow?
Thank you all for taking part. It's been a real pleasure to have you in Harrow, and thank you for all your ideas and your input. And the winner is Team Dynamic.
Two really good teams, some really exciting, innovative ideas. And what I found, I think, in terms of winners, what they slightly had more of was a thought-through business case which looked at how their proposal impacted on not only residents but businesses and visitors to the town centre. There were a lot of good practical ideas because, like all councils, we've also not got that much money, so it was a scheme that was not costing much with a great return.
It was extremely close, but in the end we had a team who came across with lots of great ideas, lots of ideas around really looking through some of the issues we've got in Harrow and found innovative ways of finding solutions.
We think it's something that will help us on our onward journey and make Harrow a unique and exciting place as a food destination.